Hey Libra, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're doing your reading today for the first half of December. This is a general read, as you know. You just take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. I have actually been recording my air sign. So I just finished doing Aquarius and Gemini, and there's something in the air that's amazing, guys. For the air, it seems like, I hope this reading comes out as positive as it did for my Aquarius and Gemini. The World card, so good. So far, so good. Justice, there's your Libra energy. You might want to check out those signs. They had very, very positive messages if you have Aquarius or Gemini in your chart, or just you want to compare to another air sign. If you guys are looking for personal readings, I do offer them. Just contact me below in the description box. We can set that up. All right, Libra, let's see what is going on. What's going on here? You've got Justice and the World card. So I feel like off the bat here, the Hermit, you've got Virgo energy, the Hangman, the Tower. Okay, so something's definitely ended here for the good, for the better. Okay, I think that Libra, the Tower moment has happened because it was meant to end a cycle here that you need to go on to something new. It's bringing you back into balance, okay? So something that may have been lingering around with this Hangman energy, it may have just really been hanging around and keeping you stuck. It was maybe making you out of balance and creating a lot of instability. And soon enough, you realized things were being revealed and things had to come to an end. Someone's crown has come off their head, or the situation has come to an end, but you're ultimately, I think, it's really bringing you to a new place. You're going to realize, because you have the Hermit card here, that you've really taken some time to reflect. This situation that's ended has really given you an opportunity to reflect, to contemplate, to think things through, and you know where you want to go in the next cycle of life here, or the next phase of life for yourself. The World card being a new beginning, ending of an old cycle, and that Tower confirms it. Okay, so you, Libra, I feel, have just been released from a stuck energy, a sense of imbalance. You're able to make peace with this situation. You see where things were and why they played out the way they did. It may not have always been the most fair situation with the Justice. Maybe there was a little bit of unfair or imbalance there for you, but you see it for what it is and you move forward from that. It's creating a sense of lessons learned and wisdom to be learned as well. The Hermit and the World card. Some of you may also, I'm just going to throw the travel word out there with that World card. Some of you may be going on some form of travel movement. That's way too many cards. I'll keep an eye on that bottom card. The High Priestess, okay? So I feel like some of you may have had to step away from this situation in order for it to fall, or in order for it to come to an end. You may have not known what the outcome was going to be, or all the answers to it, although you may have wanted to know. You may have wanted that Justice energy of like why, or the answers to it. But intuitively, when you went to reflect with the Hermit card, that High Priestess that came through was like you really were able to tap into your intuition, and you know what the answers are, you know the reason for it, which is why I feel like you're able to make peace with it. It may not be fair or right, but it is what it is, and that's okay. You know what the answer is for you. Queen of Pentacles is here. Nine of Swords. Some of you could have gone through Two of Cups. I think some of you are worrying. Yeah, Page of Swords. Some of you might be worrying right now about the stability of a connection that you're in. Okay, maybe this is what ended. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see where this takes us. You have the Two of Cups. You've got Gemini energy here. Some of you, I feel like you gave your all. You gave a lot of nurture, a lot of care. You did a lot of providing for somebody or a situation that was a connection, But ultimately, for some reason, I feel like this situation disappointed and stressed you out. You have the Page of Swords here, which is like just delays, disappointment. I feel like some of you may have been with a situation or a person, a connection here that wasn't quite on the same page as you. It could have just been a possibly somebody younger with being a page, but even just younger in their emotional sense or the way they were communicating with you. They could have said things or done things that made you think, like you couldn't understand why, or you couldn't understand like what they meant by that, or why there was a lag. I also get like a bit of a lag in communication, like a time span where they just didn't communicate, or they waited. They had these long spans of time in between. It made you think. It's like you went to bed at night with no response from your previous message or your previous text or conversation, yet you had some kind of connection with this person, which is what might have been puzzling to you. You really wanted to I feel like you wanted that settling down with this person. I feel like you were quite serious. You were willing to put in your effort and your nurture, your abilities to provide. For some of you, this is what could have ended, but it could have been like a learning lesson for them too. I feel like there's a maturity difference here, either age or both. Sometimes we can't expect, it's interesting, sometimes we can't expect the maturity, my crystal's falling off here, the maturity of a younger person than ourselves, but then sometimes you might be pleasantly surprised that somebody younger than you is much more mature than their age. You know what I mean? So it can go both ways. Some people are wise above their years. Maybe that's you, Libra, and maybe the person that you were with was like young for their years, or like, not emotionally mature. Ace of Swords, okay. And the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like there was a decision made here, okay? I feel like this person that you were with, it's kind of like, you know what, I feel like this is possibly what has come to the end. This Tower moment. Like I said, you don't understand maybe at the time that it wasn't maybe just, or it didn't really make a lot of sense to you, but I feel like you're in a new place here with the Ace of Swords. You made a decision, or this person's made a decision. Someone here could have made a poor decision, which was like your cue, your confirmation to be like, yeah, this isn't for me. For some reason, I'm just going to say this because I'm getting some of you could have had a money indifference as well, financial differences, or maybe some of you got taken for, or you were always providing or paying. I feel like you were always fitting the bill here, possibly, Libra. I also feel like you may not have been felt very sorry at the end of the day for this situation. It's almost like you reap what you sow. So what do you want from me? What do you want from Libra? You created your reality and you behaved a certain way, or you responded a certain way. You reap what you sow. I reaped what I sowed. You reap what you sow. You're not complaining though, Libra. I feel like you're in a very good balanced place right now, although you weren't in the past, maybe during this connection. You got a lot of clarity, okay, because you've regained this sense of balance. This is where the revealing, someone's crown fell off their head, as I was saying. You got a lot of clarity from this situation. You've realized a lot, and then you made your decision. Okay, you took some time to think it through. I don't think you made a rash decision, but you thought it through. And you got clarity on this, and you said, okay, it's time for something new for me. Ace of Swords, new beginning. Okay, truth, clarity. Queen of Swords. I'm hearing Greek. Greece or Greek. Maybe you're dealing with someone that's Greek. Maybe it's Greek food. Sun. Okay. Queen of Swords. The Nine of Wands with the Sun card. I think what you're realizing here, Libra, okay, and you kind of had to be honest with this person, or maybe they had to be, you were just honest with this person and you realized, like, I gotta cut this off. I think you cut this off. The reason being is that it's not that you guys didn't necessarily connect, okay? You've got a Two of Cups here. There's a reason why you came together. There's some good times here. Some of you may have shared travel. Some of you might be canceling trips with this person, or maybe just taking another trip on your own. I do sense a bit of travel here, but I feel like with this Nine of Wands and the Sun card, to me, this is telling me, like, the ultimate happiness with this person is going to take a really long time. It's not that you don't connect or you don't like them, but it's a long road for them to catch up to you, or vice versa. It's a long road for them to come on the same alignment so that you guys are kind of parallel. I think you gave this a long time to begin with, Libra. I think this was already a long enough time, and you gave it the benefit of the doubt. You gave this person an opportunity, or you gave this relationship. I don't want to say this person, because they can give you an opportunity as well. We're not cutting up or disregarding somebody's level of where they're at emotionally, mentally, relationship sense, whatever that is. But you've given this a time frame where you're like, we're just not on the same page. I feel like someone here is much more mature or older than the other person, wise beyond their years. And it's like, I think you've realized that your happiness is, with this Ace of Swords, it's like a learning lesson, but for both of you. And there's definitely, this will come into a peaceful ending at the end of everything, even if you went through a bit of turmoil with the Tower. I do feel like this situation is going to come out in like amicable outcome. Although this person is very disappointed, they may have not spoken to you or given you like a cold shoulder for a while. They refused, because I think they may have taken it a little difficult, knowing that this maybe has come to an end. I'm also getting like bon voyage, like take care. Bon voyage is French, okay, for like good voyage, good trip, good life, have a nice day type of thing. Good luck. So this was a long time coming. I think you saw this coming, Libra, but you were just going with the flow. You were enjoying the person for what it was. You were having fun. There was a lot of connection there. Maybe it was very, lovey-dovey, sexual as well, romantic. Their Two of Cups is a connection, but there's bigger fish out there for you, Libra, or there's other fish in the sea. There's something with language here, because I heard Greek and then I bon voyage, which is French. So I don't know what that represents. You guys can tell me in the comments. Let's see what, okay, so Libra, I just want to say, I think you're off to a beginning of a new level of happiness for yourself. Things are going to be brighter. Things are going to be better. The light was shed on this situation, okay? Because you see this sun sheds light on situations. The Ace of Swords is a lot of shedding of the truth and clarity on things. And you see this hermit with his lamp, okay? You saw this coming, or you anticipated, or you weren't surprised by the outcome, okay? But you did take a little bit of time to reflect and think it through before you made that final decision. It's an experience. That's all it is. It's another person that's a gift. You're a gift to them. You learn a lot, you live a lot, and you move on if it doesn't work out. Bon voyage. Bonne chance, if any of you speak French. Good luck is what I'm saying. Fresh start. Oh my gosh, I love this deck, man. This deck, every time, it resonates with the readings, it seems. Fresh start. Don't dwell on the past. Dare to make that bold change. There will be sacrifices and roadblocks, but you are protected. It is an imminent move. What is stale and depressed will be revitalized with this new energy. You are showing the way. This is this new energy, okay? Like I said, this situation it's stale. You saw this coming. You saw the expiry date, Libra. You saw this breaking down and growing mold on it, okay? It wasn't something that you guys are on the same page with, okay? So I think like that's a good way of putting it here, where it was like an expiry date for it. All right, Libra, thank you so much for all your support, guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and please put your comments in if you'd like. I will wish you guys a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.